right, what we're going to do today is go through the assembly process for the bomber strap. We'll go through everything from A to Z. How to apply the strap on the tailgate, and then also move the down tube strap and the fork strap in different positions if you need to make some fine tuning and some small adjustments. Let's get started first with putting on the bomber strap. So all you're going to do is find the fortified area of the strap, which is right here. You're going to grab this and you're going to slightly lift up the tailgate. So I kind of rest it on my leg here and I pull this through. So once the fortified area is through, you're just going to pick up all the slack, pull that through, make sure it's not twisted, and then find the buckle. Once you find the buckle here, you're going to take the tab of the strap and you're going to put it through the first rung from the top. So it enters from the top and goes down and under the buckle system. And once it's down and under the buckle system, you're going to come up through the very first opening, which is right here. So it's going to come from the bottom and go up, and you're going to pick up all the slack. And then with the buckle lifted in the up position, you're going to have enough space to slide it through. And then once it's slid through, you're going to go ahead and pull it nice and tight. So when you're doing this, you're checking to make sure that there's nothing in the way of the tailgate, that the bomber strap itself is positioned where you want it. Now what I like to do is position the bomber strap so that the down tube strap is right on this corner edge right here. And then what I'll do is I'll tighten this strap nice and tight while keeping it positioned, and then I will fully depress the aluminum handle. I'll make sure that's pushed down all the way, so that your job isn't done until this is pushed down all the way. Now with the extra slack, I like to leave it long, because if I use the bomber strap on another vehicle that has a different size tailgate, I'm not cutting it too short. So I take the extra slack, and what I do is a quick knot, but if it's only going to be used on one truck, you can cut it and then singe the edges so that it doesn't become undone. So once you're here, you're pretty much all set. You want to double check to make sure the alignment is good, that it's not sagging off to the side. It should be perpendicular to the ground. Next, what we're going to do is apply the bike. Now in order to do that, you're going to need the rotation control strap. So this is really important because this is what keeps the tire parallel to the tailgate. Let's go ahead and put the bike on the strap. Make sure it lands on the down tube, and then the fork strap. I'll go ahead and I'll take this strap here, the rotation control strap, I'll slide it through a portion of the frame and then go over the handlebars. Now I don't go on any other part but the handlebars, because the rubber helps to keep the strap in place. Now once that's here, it's not going anywhere. Then what I'm going to do is take these fidlock buckles. Now these magnetic buckles are nice because they speed up the process of applying the strapping system. So all I have to do is take the red tab here, pull that nice and tight. Now what it's got to do is engage in this class, and you'll hear it click into place, and that's positively engaged. So if it's not positively engaged, it's not done right. So you have to make sure that when you pull this tab and make sure that it comes down, that it's engaged properly and it's cinched up nice and snug. Now you want to do the same thing for the fork strap. Now just with any of these straps, they can be positioned up or down as needed. Now what I like to do for the fork strap is just make sure that there's enough room to bring your hands through. So in this example here, we can actually go up 1 or 2 rungs to make more clearance, so that when I swing this through, I can get it through perhaps a little bit easier. And just pulling it nice and snug until it engages in the class. Now it doesn't need to be deathly tight, but it needs to be secure. And in this example, we can actually go up a rung if we want to and get a little bit more space, or perhaps even 2 rungs and create a little bit more space so that we can have some dexterity to get through and pull this tab and engage it in the positive system here. So we'll make note of that, and we'll do that in the next move. So once this is done, you're set to take off and go riding on the trail. So you can hit the trail. This will create a lot of stability, make sure that your bike is fully stabilized. And to go off and take off and ride, it's really easy. With these quick release buckles, you just lift up on the tabs. So once they're lifted and out of the way, you can take the bike off and you can go ride. I usually like to take the fork strap off as well, or I'm sorry, the elastic strap, take that off, and then your bike comes out of the truck and you're good to go. If you want to make some subtle adjustments to the bomber strap, it's super easy to do. And if you want to take it off, if you're in town and you're worried that it's going to get stolen, if that's a concern, you just lift up on the anodized aluminum handle, pull it through, take off the strap, stow it away in your truck, and you're going to be good to go. Now, if you get this and you want to make some subtle adjustments, let's say we wanted to move the fork strap up a little bit. With these fidlock buckles, all you need to do is take them off the buckle. So take the strap, push it through, and you just want to pull it through and completely take it off the strapping system. Don't lose this. Keep it in a safe place. And then what you're going to do is, this is meant to be modular. You can take it and move it in different positions. You're going to see that it's attached by Velcro here. You're going to lift up the Velcro and undo it and get it out of the way. So just undo the Velcro, and it's secure with another strap. So just kind of slide that through. And then once this is out, you want to make note of which rung you want it in. So I thought that we could actually go up 2 rungs. What we'll do is go up 2 just to see how it works. So I just lift up and I make enough space to slide this through. Now it's not going to be easy, so what I like to do is twist this a few times, and that makes it a little bit more rigid. So once that's lifted up and this is nice and rigid, I could pass this through much easier with my finger, and that makes the process much smoother. I'm going to go ahead and pull it through this Velcro section here. So I'm going to give it a nice snug pull, and then if you notice that this pile here has to connect to this Velcro, we're going to take this through this loop. And what you'll find is that when you pull this through, it kind of wants to stick and stop. Just give it a good pull so it engages fully on the Velcro. Once that's fully engaged, it kind of makes this more stable. Next, what we're going to want to do is make sure that we have the magnetic buckle back in the right place. So this is how it's meant to attach, and we want to make note of that. And so one of the things I do is I just leave it attached like this, and then I lift up this metal part of the buckle and slide it through. So once this goes through, you're not done yet. You still have one more pass to go through, and then that is it. So now you've made your adjustment and you're all set to go. So when you put this back on the truck, you'll see that this will be in a better section and it'll allow me to pass it through and snap into place. And just a quick note on these fidlock buckles. They are nice, they are magnetic, and it's meant to speed up the process. And when they're engaged, they will fully click into place and you can't pull this strap off. So once they're in place, this strap is not going anywhere. Again, this is meant to be a smoother, faster process. Because of the buckle system, you're only doing 2 straps as opposed to 3 with the traditional Velcro system. So this is the way to go. So you have durability, a minimalistic strapping system that is going to last you many years and outperform a lot of the other products on the market. I hope you enjoy the bomber strap.